Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Jen. I thought today I'd put together the next couple days in my Hobo Cousin, my daily pages. I've kind of changed up how I was doing it. So before, I had a lot of the typography words. It really served me well over the summer, but I found as school started again that I just wasn't needing quite as much, and I wanted to show off kind of the highlights more. So I switched to a little bit more deco. And then really focusing on my social media sharing, my reading, and my highlights. Because when I really look back at the pages when I didn't decorate, those were the things that I really focused on. So I figured, okay, that's going to be my focus for now. And who knows, maybe I'll go back to it how I was doing it before. It's always fun to change it up. So what I do when I do these pages, I usually do about 2 at a time. Beyond that, it's just, I don't know, it's just a lot. So I guess 2 pages. I try to theme them the same. So I'm using the same types of stickers, and then I come back the next day and try to do another couple pages. And that way I try to stay ahead, because if I don't stay ahead, then I end up just not decorating, because if I have to decorate it the day of, I won't do it. Because it's just by the time the day is passed, then I'm kind of like, oh, what's the point? So I decided to use, so I keep all of my $2 Tuesday from Sweet Kawaii Design in a couple of different albums. And so, you know, summer's like on its, well, I hope it's its last gasp, but really, I mean, where I live, it goes into October, but we're going to pretend. So I'm still going back into my summer kits to try to use some up, or my $2 Tuesday sheets. So I figured I'd use the really hot one, the Hot AF, or what, I don't remember what the kit is called, but the $2 Tuesday sheets from that. Technically, when I look at the temperature, the forecast for this coming week, it says, let's see, tomorrow. So tomorrow the 13th, the high is 77. And then on Tuesday, the high is 81. Now, that's not that hot, right? 77, that's pretty pleasant. But here's what I found. For some bizarre reason, for the last, I don't know, several months, or it's probably more like weeks, they're completely wrong. So they say 77, but then the actual temperature is actually like 92. So I kind of take the temperatures they say at this point and add, I don't know, 10 to 15 degrees. So if they say 77, then I'm expecting that it's actually going to be probably around 90 tomorrow. And if they say 81, then we're looking more like 95 or close to it. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know why they're so off all the time, and they keep predicting incorrectly, or I don't know. I don't think it's just exactly where I live, because I live in one area and then I drive about 10 minutes to work in another, you know, obviously it's the same area, but you know, it's not like I live in some little tiny pocket that's, you know, the heat is rising or something and making it extremely hot. But I don't know, I'm not a weather person. I'm not a meteorologist, and I know it's not an exact science 100%, but I don't remember it being this far off. I feel like before I could look at the temperature, the estimate or the prediction, and be like, okay, it's probably going to be around that. Now, I just automatically assume it's going to be way hotter. I don't know. I'm ready for fall weather. I want it to be cold. I want it to be rainy. But here we are. That's not getting what I want. I mean, today was supposed to be like 73, and I don't know. The last time I looked at the thermometer, I think it said 90. So I don't know, you guys. But because of that, I'm going to use this really hot kit. I think it's really funny. It makes me laugh every time I look at it. So there we go. So I always put the bottom washi down here at the bottom. I think it looks really pretty. It covers up the stuff at the bottom that I don't necessarily need to look at. And yeah, it fits really well. So I'm going to grab the Monday and Tuesday date covers. So again, these are the $2 Tuesday sheets. I love these $2 Tuesday sheets from Sweet Kawaii Design. I use them in so many different planners. I use them here in my daily Hobo Cousin. I use them in my B6 to-do planner that's a weekly, and then I also use them in my B6 school planner, which is a daily. So I get a lot of use out of these. I feel like I can get the bits and pieces that I like. I can double up maybe on a few full boxes, like 2 full box pages, and then I can get not only 2 spreads for weeklies, like a whole week in the school one, and then a whole week in my impression one for my to-do planner, but then also I can use them for lots of different daily pages throughout the year. So I think that's pretty neat. They really come in handy. And then also if, you know, I have the kit as well for my catch-all weekly planner, I can beef it up if I'm, you know, if I need another half box or I need another quarter box or something like that. If I have it in the $2 Tuesday sheet, then it works really well. Okay, so like I said, what I've been doing is I've been really focusing on the reading, the sharing, and the highlights. The highlights are something I really am enjoying doing. They're not fancy. That's just, you know, my dot markers. So I pulled these dot markers, the pink and the yellow. I love these. You can get these at Amazon or Jet Pens or Sunshine Sticker Co. I've gotten mine, I think all 3 of those places. They're fantastic. They're 2-sided. I hardly ever use this side, but I use the dot side all the time. And then I pulled these 3 mild liners because I like to do, let's see, find a page, like the little clouds. Pretty much with this layout, I'm just doing that for what we're eating each day for dinner. So I kind of have a plan in mind of what we're doing, but it's still fun. And then I pulled 3 different washies. These 2 are the same. I don't know. I think this is going to go okay. It's kind of orangey, but it's also got a lot of the pinks and the yellows in them. And then if I have a space to put it, this is one of my most favorite Sweet Kawaii Design washies with the critters with the sunglasses. So we're going to see where those can fit. Now this is not an exact science. I kind of look back at past days sometimes to see. And then something else I'm really enjoying using, and I had to order more because I'm just about out, are these Sweet Kawaii Design Day on One Page stickers. So let's see what I have left. I have these ones with the little thumbtack, which is really cute. I have these big ones. I'm not sure quite yet how to use those on the spreads that I'm doing now. And then I have these little boxes, which I like to use for my reading. And then I also really like these. They're a really good size as well. So I think what I'm going to do is pull my last 2 of these. Like I said, I ordered some, but it'll be a couple days, even with their amazing fast shipping. And then I think I'll pull these little thumbtack ones for these 2 days and use them. So I think what I'll do is I will start decorating. I will stop talking. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do both at one time, and get to it. Now these are, I get a lot of questions about these. I print these on my Cricut. I am no sticker designer. I know how to use Design Space at a very fundamental level, and I picked a bunch of fonts. I'm a total font nerd. I picked a bunch of fonts that I liked, and then I printed out a bunch of the stickers. Most of them, like I said, I don't even use at this point with the spreads that I'm doing, but that's okay. And I just use them this way. So this way I could choose the words I wanted to have for my spreads, the things that were important to me to have on each page. I'm thinking the next time I print some stickers, because I try to batch it and do a bunch at a time, I'll probably change highlight to happenings, because it's not necessarily always like highlight, like, ooh, amazing stuff that happens. I just like to write down the different things that happen. So highlight is a little bit misleading, but probably happenings is what I'll do next. Okay, so then you saw me pull this sticker from, these are all my reading stickers. So I like to put that here. I need to find something to cover this up because the color scheme doesn't really go, although it's probably okay actually for me to leave that one. Sometimes it really sticks out, but I do want to cover that little push pin up, I think, So what I like to do is go into like my seasonal stickers and see what would look cute there. So maybe one of these little summer clothes critters, maybe Frank with a little pink outfit. I think that looks cute. All right, and then I need to put the share there. Okay. So I put down my header first. I just like to bring the color into there, and then grab my typography off my paper again. So not a sticker maker. And stick it on. Okay. And then that page is ready for me to fill in tomorrow at the end of the day, or as I go. Sometimes right when I get home from work, I'll fill this in, or at work, if I remember to bring my dot markers, I can do that. All right, on to Tuesday. So now here I've decided I need to change the placement of my words, which is tricky because the sticker paper I use is just online label paper and it is not really removable. I usually can get it peeled off right after I've stuck it on, not always. So we'll see if I can get this off. All right. And oh, right at the very end, it started ripping the paper. There we go. Okay. So I wanted to put the full box over here, which means I think I want to put the word highlight under here, under the date cover. Hopefully this is salvageable and it will stick down. We shall see. Okay, hopefully it'll stay. All right, so now I have this space. I think I'll probably move this up a little bit. Maybe up to there. And now I have this space for my highlights for what went on that day. I think up in here, I will put this fun, this blows sticker. I think that's so funny. I love it so much. All right, get it straight. That would be helpful. And then that'll also cover up that little bitty kind of rip in there. I'm feeling like I really want to cover this up with something. I don't really like that color in there, even though it's a little bit tied in with the washi. The washi brought in a little bit more color, but it's really not my favorite. So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll take, I don't know, maybe one of the checklists. Would it cover it? Not sure it'll be wide enough. Ooh, it's close, isn't it? Maybe that'll do. If I just cut it so that I've got two. I just like that it's not straight, that there's a little bit of texture to one side, since the original has, you know, it looks like washi tape. If I just cut a header, then it'll work, but it just doesn't look perfect. Not that that looks perfect either, but I think that looks kind of cute, even though it is sideways. All right, the last thing, oh, I didn't have a spot where I show what we are having for dinner. I really like to have that in this planner. It lets me plan ahead if I have a couple days done it also just kind of reminds me like what we've had throughout the weeks. So let's see, I could layer it. I could layer it down here. I could also put it up here. Maybe I'll put it up here. Could move this down just a touch. Again, my love of Sweet Kawaii Designs repositionable stickers. Not quite sure what I would do without them. Okay, just down a little bit more. So this can come down a touch more there. Okay. And we will put the word eat in there. Maybe have offset a little bit. All right. So I think these 2 days are finished. I didn't end up using this washi, but that's okay. I really loved using the Critter sunglasses. And I didn't end up using any of my highlighter colors. That's okay. I'm gonna put one more reading sticker in there, and then I will be done. Let's see, which reading sticker should I use? So I used this adorable Picks with the Books. There's so many good ones. The reading stickers are just the best. I could use Frank there, reading. Oh, I think I'll use, there we go. Okay. Super cute. And I'll put her right over there. All right, thanks for hanging out with me while I did this. I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy planning.